Assalamu alaikum shabab! I want you to be loud. I want you to be proud. It's time to be brave. Are you ready?
Are you watching closely? What captures your eyes? What elevates your minds? Can you feel it? The spirit of roaring warriors echoes through the arena.
This sport is not easy. It's very difficult.
The takedowns. The submissions. The knockouts. Gods and inner demons dance together, all for greatness. A sport that is the ultimate pursuit of mental and physical prowess. It is the tears in victories and the pain in losses that lead us to the edge of our emotions. A heroic transcendence. The grasp of this immersive experience exceeds all nerves. A captivating story that resembles a vision. To celebrate the true spirit of sport in its full glory. A heart that is of fighters, coaches, spectators, organizers, sponsors, partners. A sport that is the embodiment of your true self. And this is Brave Combat Federation.
A man's vision, determination, inspired a generation. It gave a new dream for the youth of his homeland. It created a groundbreaking revolution in the sports. When a vision is strongest, nothing can stop its far-reaching impact. And the vision was 3 powerful letters. KHK. And today, his vision is far-reaching. The valor and pride of his homeland is far-reaching. Today, his vision is defining the future of a new generation. A generation of heroes and of gladiators. Today is the day of hope for the hopeless. The day KHK will inspire the souls to fight back, irrespective of what they are and who they are. Many will emerge as heroes. This will be a new era of true heroes and gladiators. When he stood in the front and led them, they called him the Prince of Gladiators and Heroes.
In 2016, a vision revolutionized mixed martial arts in the Middle East. It all started with the evolution of MMA in a small island in the Middle East. The magnificent Kingdom of Bahrain, a land of ancient glory and bravery, thriving under great leaders and visionaries. The country is now home to the largest MMA promotion in the region, Brave Combat Federation. And the kingdom became the first ever country outside of the United States that featured the IMF World Championships. His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa and his true warrior spirit envisioned the growth of MMA in the region. He believed in the glory of the sport of mixed martial arts and facilitated the best MMA facility in the land. Along with brave President the Hawk, Mohammed Shahid, in the shortest span of time, we grew stronger. We grew bigger. This is the story of the fastest growing MMA promotion in the world. This is the story of Brave Combat Federation.
Here we go, Brave Nation. This bout is 3 5-minute rounds in a catchweight bout of 77 kilograms. Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man, the mixed martial artist with a professional record of 2 wins and 1 loss. He stands 185 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 76.6 kilograms. Representing Top Fighting Bergamo and fighting out of Italy. Please welcome Michael Katos and his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 3 wins and 1 loss. He stands 177 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 76.7 kilograms. Representing KHK Team Bahrain and fighting out of Pakistan, please welcome Abbas Khan. Your referee is the Bandit, Dickie Larkin.
Under the 77 catchweight limit, and this, as an opening bout, has the potential to set the tone for what will be an incredible night of fights. Touch of gloves and we are ready to go. Expect Abbas to lead the dance with the boxing. Very clean boxing. You see that wide stance. He's had to develop that for mixed martial arts. Anticipation of takedowns, but a big kick right away from Reali.
Phil, we're going to get a quick test of whose striking is the most terrifying. If we see one fight or the other shooting for a takedown, we're going to know it's the other fighter that's got the scariest, the heaviest fists.
Just on first cue after 30 seconds, Reali looks like the bigger man in there. Abbas Khan has competed as low as lightweight. Michael Reali just seemed to have a little bit of length, a little bit of size over Abbas Khan. Khan doing a great job to work that jab. Very much an underutilized tool in mixed martial arts, Carrick. Abbas Khan with the clinch. Can't quite tell if he has double underhooks at this stage. Being defended well by Reali. You could almost say he's defending it Reali well. Setting the tone for the rest of the night, Carrick. Get locked in. Abbas Khan now pressuring Reali against the cage. Has that one heavy underhook, trying to dig in for the second.
Brave Nation, if you watch the left knee of Abbas Khan, it's what's pinning his opponent there. With that knee pushed up against the fence, it's very hard to move laterally. When the fighter does, there's a takedown right there.
Huge takedown for Abbas Khan. Now in that half guard anchor position, just solidifying the position before doing anything unnecessary. Still has a lot of time to work with, working the body, trying to open something up.
Again, Brave Nation, those little body shots in the beginning, very, very smart. If you go for the head immediately, fighter's going to cover the head, go for the body a little bit, get him thinking low, the head's going to be that much more open.
Reali trying to get to a quasi-crucifix position attempted there from Abbas Khan. But Reali doing the right thing, he's trying to get to a hip, he's trying to sneak in.
You're close to mount, Phil.
Oh,
there it is.
Transitions beautifully, Carrick. Now he takes
Hook.
the back.
Two hooks.
Both hooks are in. He's a little bit high up the back. You can see Reali trying to grab the back of the head and shake Abbas Khan down.
Brave Nation, with the hips as high as you see on Abbas Khan, it's a little bit hard to put pressure on the lower back, which breaks the opponent down.
Reali doing the right thing. He was trying to cup the back of the head and bring Abbas Khan forward. But right now, he's in a precarious position. Abbas Khan with both hooks in right now.
Abbas Khan is now trying to flatten his opponent out. Once the opponent's fully flattened out, the opportunities to escape become very, very limited.
As the Dagestani handcuffed momentarily, landing little pot shots just to create little bits of space for himself to work from.
Nice escape of the hook by Reali.
Again, Reali staying nice and calm in this position, and mate, watch out for the armbar transition from Abbas Khan here. Oh, there
Buster
it is.
has the elbow
Oh,
straightened.
that looks
The
tight.
hips are down.
He's gone belly down. There's
And
the
that's
tap. Just like that, we are witnessing the evolution of Abbas Khan. No longer a boxer competing in MMA. You are looking at a fully fledged mixed martial artist.
Absolutely fantastic win for Abbas Khan. Threw some big hands, got into the clinch, forced his opponent against the fence, forced his opponent to make a mistake there, took him down, proceeded to get positioned better and better, took an arm and took it home.
Everything that could not have went better for Abbas Khan. He led the dance early with some of the striking. Transitioned from a back take where he was too high to have the presence of mind to switch to the belly down armbar. That is absolutely beautiful grappling in mixed martial arts.
Brave Nation, if you open a dictionary and look for mixed martial arts, they could show you this clip. This is how it's done. To embrace center cage. Disappointment showing on the face of Kratos and the big man, Carlos Kramer, seconds away from making it official.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of Brave Nation, what a way to start off our Brave CF 63 right here in Combat Kingdom. This opening bout comes to a dramatic end at 3 minutes and 5 seconds of the very first round. Your winner by armbar from KHK Team Bahrain, Abbas Khan. This next battle is 3 5-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner, this man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 10 wins and 5 losses. He stands 180 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 66 kilograms. Representing Club de Luta and fighting out of Brazil, please welcome Marcos Vinicius Pantera Costa. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this man, the mixed martial artist with a professional record of 17 wins and 8 losses. He stands 177 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 66.2 kilograms. Representing Team Kaya and fighting out of Kyrgyzstan, give it up for Nemat Eagle Abrashitov. Your referee is the Vanilla Gorilla, Aaron Wallace.
Tail of the tape, you can see Nemat Abrashitov, the elder fighter, has more international experience. The Vanilla Gorilla, Aaron Wallace from Ballyclare to Bahrain, is your man in the middle. Keurig, we are all set to go in what is an intriguing featherweight bout here at Brave CF 63.
Phil, we get a South American Panther versus a Central Asian Eagle.
It's like National Geographic. This is awesome. Both men just taking their time, downloading a little bit of data. That's a big inside leg kick from Nemat Abrashitov.
Very well timed, too.
But do you really want to get into exchanging kick for kick with Somebody who is so good at that Brazilian style of Muay Thai. Marcos Vinicius, very light on the feet. He's the more active fighter with regards to his movement. Almost trying to draw Nemeth Abrashitov in. It's almost as if he's got a counter-strike landed, or counter-strike loaded, so to speak.
Brave Nation, what's going on here is each fighter is trying to download information on their opponent. What's the reaction time? What are they likely to respond with? So you see the two fighters feinting, playing with a distance between each other, throwing shots, pulling them. Each time trying to get some information. We're starting to get some already. The Eagle is throwing big shots.
Big uppercut to hook combination there, Carrick. But again, Vinicius trying to take out that lead leg of Abrashitov. See, Marcos, we kind of in danger of overreaching a little bit there, leaving himself open to the counter. You see, he's trying to land that shot over the top, but in doing so, he's exposing himself to that uppercut hook combination from Nemeth Abrashitov.
Abrashitov is setting down so hard on these shots that he may be leaving himself open to getting hit. He's playing a little bit of a dangerous game,
Yeah,
Phil.
for sure. And you see when he plants down, spinning back fist attempt into the takedown. And this is where Nemeth Abrashitov does some of his best work. So dominant on the ground, and it's not somewhere you want to find yourself with a guy who has 7 wins by way of submission. 2 arm bars, 3 rear naked chokes, and 2 guillotines. So if he gets anywhere near a limb or a neck, more often than not, he takes it home with him.
That's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu on bottom, though, and as I said, a man who's got great endurance. He can endure submission attempts. He can endure being taken down like this, and he can endure big shots.
Nemeth Abrashitov just trying to solidify position right now. Doesn't want to let Marcos Vinicius Costa up, but Costa's doing a good job. He's planting the hand, he's trying to wall walk, and he has a hold of Nemeth Abrashitov's neck at the moment. Be interesting to see if he's trying to set up that guillotine. If he jumps guard on this.
The elbow's a little high for any submission danger, but should it get a little lower?
Beautiful back position from Nemeth Abrashitov. He's keeping that pretty much poker straight, making it so much more difficult for Marcos Vinicius Costa to get any purchase.
The hands are clasped, Phil. The elbow's too high for any significant result from that guillotine, but the hands are clasped.
Might he try and pull guard on this? We can't quite tell if it's arm in. Abrashitov again doing a great job. He pulls guard. There it is. We can't quite tell how tight that is. He's trying to fight the hand. Abrashitov doesn't look like he's in too much danger just yet. He's remaining calm. The guard is open of Marcos Vinicius Costa. Abrashitov has space here.
With the elbow position there, with a forearm against the jaw, there's no submission danger yet.
It looks as if anything, the cage is working in favor of Nemeth Abrashitov here. He's able to stay nice and compact and compress Costa against the cage here. But the question you have to ask is, if Marcos Vinicius Costa continues to hold on to this, how likely is he to burn out his arms?
If he doesn't
right
get
now, he's
that,
putting a lot into it, Carrick.
If he doesn't get that right elbow a little bit lower, yeah, he's going to burn those arms out to very little effect. Brave Nation, in order to make this arm and guillotine work, you ideally want to get that right elbow down towards the mat.
Abrashitov using that S grip to hook the choking hand of Costa, and it seems to be giving himself just enough space. He's planting the head down, he's tripoding, trying to alleviate some of that pressure, trying to dig his own shoulder in to create a little bit of pressure on Costa.
He's got the ability, of course, with an open guard to tripod his hips even higher if he has to. I do not believe he has to yet. I don't think he's feeling a lot of pressure.
30 seconds left. Abrashitov might be happy to ride the round out in the hope that Marcos Vinicius Costa burns his arms out going into the second round.
Howsoever, this is 1 round down. This appears potentially to the judges to be a very close submission attempt. Could very well give him the round. Showing a lot of mental wherewithal there, looking to his corner, asking for some advice on how to adjust the submission to finalize it.
He's out and lands a big shot. Little shot after the buzzer.
That was not what he needed to do.
Very, very interesting round to score, Carrick. You had Nemeth Abrashitov landing some nice shots in the opening stanzas, but then when he took the fight to the ground, which is usually where he has his way with his opponents, it was Marcos Vinicius Costa who was in the more dominant position. Yes, he was off his back. So it really is a question of who do you give the greater kudos to in that particular kind of situation.
It does. There's a degree of ambiguity in the unified rules around this one. You judge the striking, you judge the submission,
Yep.
and then you decide which was the most significant, and you lend it that weight. Me personally, I am not a judge tonight. I'm just a pundit. Personally, I gave that round to Pantera 10-9.
Now, realistically though, Pantera wasn't close to finishing with the guillotine. He had the guillotine position, but at no stage did Nemet Abirashitov look like he was in trouble. He looked calm, he looked like he was able to defend. But as you say, it really does come down to a number of things. Objectivity of the judges, position of the judges around the cage is also an issue. But all to play for going into the second round. The Vanilla Gorilla calls the fighters on. Second round locked and loaded.
The Eagle, Phil, may want to back off on the takedowns now and just try and rely on those big shots.
And again, you wonder what Marcos Vinicius Costa has left in the arms after maybe a half of a round with that grip. Nice shot to the body from Abirashitov. You say maybe within his interest to keep the fight standing. Big shot over the top, and again, and an uppercut. He's unloading right now.
He is, and with good reason.
Forces the takedown, the panic shot from Marcos Vinicius. Abirashitov senses something. Again, I think Marcos Vinicius Costa may have burnt out the arms a little bit because his shots are coming a little bit more labored. He's train tracking a little bit. There are spaces here for Abirashitov to exploit.
Phil, I talked about the Eagles' confidence. If anything, I'm seeing a little bit too much confidence in there.
You're a hard man to please, Kerry Janess. You can see Abirashitov, he has that rear hand loaded. Perhaps an uppercut or a straight as Marcos Vinicius Costa is going to come forward.
Eagles lining up a massive shot here. Likely a straight right, probably going to be followed up with a left hook.
That uppercut hook combination has worked beautifully for him a couple of times. Right now, he's just trying to lull Pantera into where he wants him. Pantera's definitely missing just a little bit of a half a yard there. He's looking a little bit tired, Kerry.
He is, and there are a few things that make you as tired as getting kicked in the calf that hard.
He wants a guillotine for 2 minutes 30, but Ryan don't do it. But fires off a nice shot to the body. Jab to straight combination from Abirashitov. And I like that he's not rushing his work right now. He's taking his time. He's trying to find those pockets of space to get those strikes in. Intelligent fight IQ being exhibited here by Abirashitov. He is very much leading the dance. He's the one controlling the ebb and flow of the fight in the second round, Kirk.
Eagles controlling distance very, very well. He's dealing with opponent's attacks simply by moving back or circling slightly out of the way. Doesn't even feel the need to use his hands to catch or carry.
Oh, he caught him there. And again, over the top.
That jab that you saw there, Brave Nation, that's what timing can do. It doesn't have to be the biggest shot in the world. It has to be the best time. You catch your opponent moving in, and even a jab can cause action like you saw right there.
Hook to uppercut from Abirashitov. He is throwing with bad intentions.
That's it!
Oh, we dropped him! He's
it's
down!
over!
What
That
a
fight
finish!
is over!
Ray lands a beautiful shot and separates Marcos Vinicius Costa from his senses. Eric, what a finish!
Bill, there are well-timed little shots. There are 2 shots in every once in a while. You get a well-timed monster shot like that.
That is a beautiful shot. Uppercut to hook. Aaron Wallace with a perfect stoppage. What a shot from Abirashitov. The 7th KO of his career extends his win streak to 6, and that might just be the best performance of his career.
Do not worry about the fallen Pantera. He has literally 2 MDs. They're attending to him. He appears to be fine. He's got a smile on his face.
Abidov with absolute dynamite in his hands. That was incredible.
Like the blood passing through my veins.
Here's our replay.
When nothing's
Bang!
That is what we call a one-hitter quitter. Both right on the jawline. Picture perfect.
Brave Nation, our cameras are capturing 28.7 frames per second, and that head snapped so quickly it appeared to stop time.
Wow, 2 fights in, 2 finishes. This is incredible.
Big Arn is gathering the fighters to center stage. All that's left is for the big man, the Roaring Lion, to make it official.
All right, Brave Nation, another dramatic ending, and this one comes at 2 minutes and 50 seconds of the second round. Your winner, by knockout, Nemat Eagle Abdrashitov.
This bout is brought to you by Brave Gym. Training for mind, body, and spirit. Brave, it's more than a gym.
Undefeated Russian star Ismail Magomedov had a dream Brave CF debut and wants to continue his winning streak to earn a world title shot. When he faces Ole Santalahti, he is willing to go all the way to reassert himself in the title conversation, following his Fight of the Year effort back in 2021. Coming up next, Ismail Magomedov faces Ole, the amazing Santalahti, in a super welterweight fight.
Here we go, Brave Nation. This next battle is 3 5-minute rounds in the super welterweight division. Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner, this man, the mixed martial artist with a professional record of 13 wins and 4 losses. He stands 183 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 79.7 kilograms. Representing Finn Fighters Gym and fighting out of Turku, Finland. Put your hands together for Ole, the amazing Santalahti! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this man, the mixed martial artist with a perfect professional record of 9 wins and no losses. He stands 173 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 79.3 kilograms. Representing Rady Team, Gladius Club, and Universal Fighters, and fighting out of Clean, Russia, please welcome Ismail Magomedov. Your referee is the Bandit, Dickie Larkin.
Dickie Larkin, the best in the business, is your third man in the cage. Super welterweight action. Ole Santalahti has the distinct height advantage, but against someone like Ismail Magomedov, I don't necessarily think that is an advantage, as he has a tendency to duck underneath, get the takedown, get very carefully into his game.
Phil, only the amazing Santalahti is a shark, but right now he wants to find his inner tuna and move around a little bit.
What an analogy, by the way. That took me a little second. That was beautiful.
Wants to do what he's doing. Move in a circular fashion. Pick off shots from the outside. He does not want to step straight into that fire. Just to see what happens.
First shot from Ismail Naurdiev will be the most interesting, in my opinion. Ole doing a great job of staying on the bike, working behind the jab. Does not want to be a static target for somebody who has the same kind of grappling prowess as Magomedov. Starting to chew up that lead leg a little bit.
The redness is showing already. Brave Nation, when you kick the calf like that, it damages the nerves underneath. The ankle no longer has the ability to work.
Think about it, it's very smart. Magomedov being such a competent grappler, such a competent wrestler. You take out the lead leg, you take a little bit of pep out of that step.
Santalahti doing exactly the right thing, staying on the outside, picking his opponent apart just a little bit while circling. That's what he wants to keep up.
Trying to hit that counter, right hand. He needs to get that back against the back off the cage.
Magomedov started big checking those kicks. That can leave you open to other problems. Those are big, wide checks now.
And even if you're checking the kick, the foot can still wrap around and catch the calf. Oh, head kick from Magomedov. Doesn't far away, but he needs Santalahti needs to get off that cage. Magomedov will see that, pressure him, may hit the takedown or initiate the clinch.
Santalahti caught
with a beautiful hook there. Magomedov going into this fight now. And these guys are very evenly matched. Shout out to our matchmaker Sam Brett, doing a great job putting these fights together. Beautiful stiff shot from Magomedov. Only felt that momentarily stunned, and again that jab.
He's stung bad. Brave Nation, it's a mistake always in this sport to check how strong somebody's shots are by looking at their muscles.
Big elbows, perfectly legal to the side of the head. Ole Santalahti, who himself is a BJJ brown belt, it must be said, but in throwing the knee, timed beautifully right into the mount. Beautiful jiu-jitsu from Magomedov. Takes the back.
Hooks her in.
Already has 3 wins by rear naked choke. Could be setting up the head on.
Go right back into the mounted position.
This is pick your poison territory, Kirik. If you're on your back, you're giving up the mount. If you try and roll to your front, you give up the back. Magomedov doing a great job right now. Santalahti holding on for dear life.
Magomedov has his head clear now. He's gonna what he's gonna do now is throw punches, try and pin the hands, control them, more punches, and eventually an elbow.
Ole Santalahti tried to sneak out the back there, but getting those necks up the right line. Throwing heavy elbows. Taking the back once again, one hook in. Santalahti needs to do something here. Oh, he managed to work back up to his feet. This is incredible, Kirik. Oh, I tell you what, I do love fights. This is brilliant. That jab from Magomedov is working beautifully, but a 1-2 reply from Santalahti.
The momentum is going to Ismail Naurdiev. He thinks he's got his opponent's measure.
Santalahti needs to get his head off the center line. That head is not moving, but eats a big knee and a big hook. Magomedov smells blood in the water, but Santalahti is not out of this by any stretch of the imagination.
Magomedov has huge faith, huge trust in his power to take a shot.
You wonder just how much that exchange on the ground took out of Ole Santalahti, and he is eating jab after jab here. Needs to implement some head movement. How much does he have left in the tank? How much did getting up from that mount and back mount take out of him? Santalahti still attacking that leg. You have to give him credit for his staying power here. Tenacity. Takedown attempt from Ole Santalahti, pressuring Magomedov against the cage.
Not much closer than I thought he would with that one.
Magomedov remaining calm.
Calm as ever, turns to his corner, looks, see if they've got any advice. Takes it in.
Santalahti, good head positioning there underneath the chin. Break off elbow. In on the takedown. A takedown will be huge here for Ole Santalahti. into the backmark position. A little bit of a moral victory here for Ole Santalahti, being the first fighter to take command. This is where it gets incredibly interesting, Kirik. The dynamic in the fight may have just changed.
Bill, where it gets incredibly interesting is the doctors in this corner. Ole, the amazing Santalahti, has sustained soft tissue damage to his face. The doctors are examining it very, very carefully. There are areas where a small cut means the fight is over. Now there's also areas where a big cut with a lot of blood has no long-term effects. We have a world-class medical staff in there. They have some important decisions to make right now.
I just want to refer to something we saw in the replay there, Kirik. Ole Santalahti attempted a knee in the clinch. Magomedov scooped underneath, scored a beautiful takedown. Technically, that was beautiful work. But look at the face of Ole Santalahti. Referee Deggy Larkin clearing the cage, and that to me shows just how, when utilized correctly, just how devastating the jab can be in mixed martial arts.
Those cuts, Brave Nation, are under the eye, which is typically, although not always, quite a bit less potentially injurious than over the eyes.
For the first,
also off the eyelid. I think we're good as far as the cuts sustained so far are going.
For the first time in his professional career, finds himself in the second round. He's keeping wary of his leaving his neck exposed here. High elbow guillotine, let go by Magomedov. Right now he turned defense into attack. This is not where Ole Santalahti wants to find himself.
Big question. Come on, Magomedov right now, Brave Nation. Does he stay in this position and pound, or does he try to pass the guard?
Once again, try and get up. There is no quit in Ole Santalahti trying to work, trying to create angles for himself, but right now he finds himself on bottom. Magomedov again just transitions seamlessly into that mounted position.
I'd like to feel to see a rinse repeat. Punches, arm control, more punches, elbows.
And it fatigues him. Oh, like the back, Ole Santalahti is a warrior. Barely able to see out of that left eye, but still working to make something happen. Great composure being shown by the Finnish fighter. Again, trying to show him the takedown. Big elbows to the side of the head. There's a takedown, yeah. Right now, you just wonder for a third time, can Ole Santalahti get to his feet from this position?
His hip movement, Phil, looks fresh. It does not look like an exhausted fighter.
Landing an elbow there, a little bit errant to the back of the head. Got a warning from referee Dickie Larkin. Just look at that flame off from Ismail Magomedov. It's little things like that that show just how dangerous he is and just how clued in he is when it comes to the fight game.
The amazing transition, full closed guard now. He wants to control the head, stop his opponent from posturing back where the opponent's got leverage to throw down big shots.
Only trying to reach that guard up. They try and hit it up. No, the arm's safe of Magomedov, but again, credit to Santalahti trying to make things happen. Feet on the hip. Magomedov again, just like a hot knife through butter into the mounted position. Could we be getting up the end here? Has the neck? Could this? Not quite. But again, having Kamal Magomedov on top of you at this stage of a fight when you've already expended so much energy.
He's expended energy, Phil, but he's also shown he can stand up from there, and he knows he can do it again.
From the fire into the flames again. Body triangle now for Magomedov. Ole Santalahti eating big shots. 2 minutes left to go in the round.
Body triangle is not completed.
Transitions the one hook into the half guard, or half back take, so to speak. Big deep breath from Ole Santalahti, and the fact that he's, oh, big elbow.
That elbow may have been, as you put it earlier, a little errant. And he's up.
That is incredible from Ole Santalahti, but he is leaking worse than a badly installed kitchen tap right now.
Santalahti now wants to get the hard point of his hip underneath those hands, hip forward as he pushes on the hands, trying to rotate the hands out and escape that grip, but it's a lot easier said than done.
And mentally, if you're Kamal Magomedov, you must be thinking to yourself, like, what do I have to do to get this guy out of here? Figure 4 grip to try and break. I think referee Dick Larkin may be bringing... No, breaks them up. I thought he was going to bring the doctors in to have a look at Ole Santalahti.
Ole on the offensive.
Oh, scores the takedown.
Quite.
Grape finds those legs.
And up again.
Nice work from Kamil Magomedov to get back to the feet. And again, Ole Santalahti expending a lot of energy. Coming up to the 30-second mark left in the second round. And it's going to be interesting when the doctors take a look at the face of Ole Santalahti and those cuts, because he is very much cut. Big elbows from Magomedov. Oh, you heard Ole Santalahti exclaim there with frustration, pain, but he's using his arm to hide the head, so he's getting elbowed in the arm, but Magomedov's shot selection has just been so intelligent here.
So with every molecule of my respect, I want to extend it to Ole Santalahti.
Unquestionably. So this is a real hallmark of his game. Like you almost need to. It's like something out of a comic book. He just keeps coming.
Like he was hit in the back of the head. We did not see it from our position. We're getting a look at a replay here.
Oh, they're to the side of the head. They're legal. The back of the head constitutes as a 3-inch strip from the crown all the way down.
Brave Nation, imagine holding a cell phone on the top of your head and running it all the way down the back. The punches cannot fall in that mohawk-like area. A good rule of thumb is when you hit that area, catch a little bit of ear, and it's legal.
Ole Santalahti still on the ground. Referee Dicky Larkin is over, taking a long, hard look at this, communicating with the corner, communicating with the doctor's team. Ole Santalahti is still going to go to a third round. This is incredible. Ole Santalahti, perhaps one of the toughest fighters we have ever seen in the Brave Arena.
Brave Nation, we just saw the doctor give a thumbs up signal. He looked at the location of the cut on the back of the head, gave us a thumbs up, so it's on. Decky, the Bandit Larkin, shooing everybody out of the ring. We are seconds around away from one more incredible round.
Ole Santalahti is with your shield or on your sword type of fighter. Kamal Magomedov for the very first time in his career going to a second and third round. No questions about the gas tank of Kamal Magomedov. Oh, Ole eats a shot coming in. Some of those look like they're to the back of the head.
Ole, they're not to the back of the head. Keep fighting.
Referee Dicky Larkin once again warns Magomedov.
Santalahti sucking in that single leg, may go behind, may try and switch it off to a double.
So impressed, not just with Kamal Magomedov and his dominance in this fight, but the staying power, the heart, the tenacity, the fortitude of Ole Santalahti, Carrick. Absolutely incredible.
It's an honor to witness. And of course, it's an honor to witness the incredible skills being shown by Kamal Magomedov.
Correct.
Thought of as being primarily a wrestler, but he's showing exquisite striking.
Santalahti with a huge takedown, dipping into the reserves, a crimson mask adorning the face of Ole Santalahti.
Stop. Time.
Stand up, we're not sure why. Maybe the
Come with me, please.
Decky Larkin, I think, is calling the doctor in to look at the cuts. And Carrick, this is something that isn't often talked about in MMA. Losing that amount of blood is going to deplete the gas tank, is going to deplete the reserves. It's going to make the fighter weaker.
As I understand it from talking with any number of medical professionals, the amount of blood that you see appears to be a lot, but it's a third of a pint, something like that. The amount of blood loss here is not that significant. What is significant is the location of the cuts. If the cuts are near a nerve, then it's not the skin that's getting cut. Skin heals on the face heals very, very quickly. On the head heals very quickly. But if there's nerve damage underneath those cuts, then the fight has to be stopped. As I said, we have not one, but two excellent fight doctors in the Brave Combat Federation cage right now. They're going to be giving their opinion, and we're going to get it very, very shortly.
Referee Dickie Larkin having a long conversation with Bomba Santalahti. There's no quit in that fighter. Ismail Magomedov in purgatory right now, not knowing if he's going to continue to fight, if he's going to be awarded the victory. And the fight is all over. Ismail Magomedov into the deepest waters he has ever been in his mixed martial arts career. Ole Santalahti showing once again why he is considered one of the toughest MFers in the sport.
Let me just say, Phil Campbell, come on, Magomedov is a 10. He just pushed his record to 10-0. This man is perfect. He's gonna get a title shot. Next fight, title shot.
I hear the click of a loaded gun. Stop running, 'cause it's coming for me.
Brave Nation, there may be a little bit longer than usual to get the two fighters to set the stage.
Who am I? What have I become?
There was staged by only the amazing Santalahti. And let me say it again, the amazing, tremendous performance.
I feel it through the walls and I'm hearing freedom call my name. I'm breaking every chain. Your time is over.
Carlos Kramer is now entering the Brave Combat Federation cage, and he's gonna make it official.
All right, Brave Nation, another exciting battle inside the Brave CF 63 cage. This bout comes to an end at 1 minute and 8 seconds of the very third round. Your referee, Dickie Larkin, stops the fight. Fighter unable to continue. And your winner, Ismail Magomedov.
A man's vision, determination, inspired a generation. It gave a new dream for the youth of his homeland. It created a groundbreaking revolution in the sports. When a vision is strongest, nothing can stop its far-reaching impact. And the vision was 3 powerful letters: KHK. And today, his vision is far-reaching. The valor and pride of his homeland is far-reaching. Today, his vision is defining the future of a new generation. A generation of heroes and of gladiators. Today is the day of hope for the hopeless. The day KHK will inspire the souls to fight back, irrespective of what they are and who they are. Many will emerge as heroes. This will be a new era of true heroes and gladiators. When he stood in the front and led them, they called him the Prince of Gladiators and Heroes.
This bout is brought to you by Brave Gym. Training for mind, body, and spirit. Brave, it's more than a gym.
Brad Katona returns to the Brave CF arena as a world champion for the first time tonight. As he looks to defend his Bantamweight title against Gamzat Magomedov, the number one 135-pound contender in the world, eager to avenge his teammate and become the new champion. Coming up next, Brave CF champion Brad Superman Katona defends his Bantamweight title against number one contender Gamzat Magomedov.
All right, Brave Nation, this next battle is your main event of our historic Brave CF 63. 5-minute rounds for the Brave Combat Federation Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing your challenger, fighting out of the blue corner. This man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 8 wins and 1 loss. He stands 175 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 61 kilograms. Representing KHK Team Bahrain and fighting out of the magnificent Kingdom of Bahrain, please welcome Gamzat Magomedov. Introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 11 wins and 2 losses. He stands 168 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 60.8 kilograms. Representing SBG Ireland and fighting out of Dublin, Ireland by way of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Give it up for the reigning, defending, undisputed Brave Combat Federation Bantamweight Champion of the World, Brad Superman Katona. For fighter instructions, your referee, the Vanilla Gorilla, Aaron Wallace.
Gentlemen, both know the rules. We're going to have a clean fight. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands at all times. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Go back to your corner, come out fight.
Tail of the
Let's
tape.
make some noise, Brave Nation!
The champion is the elder, the challenger is the taller, the man in the middle is the Vanilla Gorilla, who probably weighs twice as much. These two guys maybe add up to the sum of the parts that is Aaron Wallace, and we are in the first of what is a potential 5 rounds for the Bantamweight title.
Superman starting aggressively, mixing up hands and feet, straight shots and angles, feinting.
In the lead up to the fight, Brad Katona says, oh, wobbled him a little bit. Both guys landed there almost at the same time. Nice leg kick from Brad Katona. Be interesting to see if that is something he's going to invest in with the potential fight going into the later rounds. Oh, big shots over the top from Brad Katona.
Katona having big luck, doing what's basically Eastern European casting, throwing the shots from the outside with both the left and the right. They don't go straight in, they go next to the head and then circle in. Now he's going to switch to coming down the center, and he'll probably go wide again.
Brad Katona has gone 5-minute rounds. So this is something Gamzat has not done. Wobbled again by Katona, whose hands are looking sharp, but then Magomedov with the shot right down the pipe. There is a palpable tension in the air for this fight. Gamzat needs to be wary of chasing Katona down. Katona, a fantastic counter striker in his own right. And this is perhaps the best that his hands have looked shot on a roll. Doesn't want to stay in the clinch. Big knee.
Phil Gamzat never pity pats. Every shot that he throws is designed to kill.
But with a five-minute round, does he need to be a little bit more cerebral? Big shot in and out from Brad Katona again.
I think Brad started so aggressively, he feels like he has to answer it. Problem with those huge shots is they set you back on the foot. They take a long time to land, can leave you open to getting countered.
And if it's a swing and a miss, short elbow I think from Gamzat, but eats a shot in the clinch. This is the strongest we have seen Katona look. Trying to get that plum clinch. Nice knee in the middle by Gamzat. I would like to see Brad Katona separate because he was having great success with the hands. He feels like he's a little bit of an advantage there. Separation and striking now. The first shot is going to be so interesting. Constant lateral movement from Katona. Nice leg kick. Both these guys are showing the full repertoire of strikes. Big shot from Gamzat, landed on the gloves of Katona. To the body, just shy. Cheeky little pop glances from Katona. Brad Katona was a Canadian Golden Gloves champion back in 2011. Also a BJJ black belt, very well rounded. Both guys stun each other with shots. Everything he has into these shots. Swing and a miss from Magomedov, and that's the danger. If you throw everything you have into a shot and it doesn't land, it does deplete that energy bar.
There's a psychological battle going on right now, Brave Nation. Both these fighters want to prove anything you can do, I can do better. I'm the toughest. They're both trying to land the exact same shots on each other.
Nice counter shot from Katona, rolled under. Well hit. A little bit of reddening up, potential cut on the right eye, I believe. Can't quite tell if it's a cut or swelling. Again, good knees from Katona. This is fantastic defense from Brad Katona in the clinch. You can tell Gamzat wants to try and get him down, and usually when Gamzat wants a takedown, he gets that takedown.
Fantastic knees to the liver too from Katona. He's going after that liver, Phil, with his hand and with his knee.
You can see that mouth starting to swell up over that right eye of Brad Katona, inflicted by the shots from Magomedov.
Gamzat answering straight back. Anything you can do, I can do better. Right side from Brad Katona. Both these guys seem to be attacking the liver. Let's see something in it. A little bit of a double unders. Nope. Very high double unders. Katona separates. We know Katona can sustain an amazing pace for 5 minutes. We've seen over 3 rounds. Those 4 the difference makers. Many within the MMA community believe this fight will go the distance. Short time now, seconds away, Brave Nation.
Katona trying to finish strong, but big shot down the middle from Magomedov. And what an intriguing first round so far.
Brad Superman Katona throws his finger up, indicating he believes he won that round. It's now up to the 3 judges cage side to decide if they agree with him. Obviously, a phenomenal argument can be made for either fighter here.
There you see some of the action. Big shots landed early by Katona. Clearly working diligently on his boxing. But Magomedov initiating the clinch, landed big shots of his own. You see Katona trying to work the body there, trying to stab that liver with the point of the knee.
He is Katona doing an excellent job of being pinpoint tonight. He's trying to throw those big looping shots right behind the ear. Trying to throw that left knee in case there's some left shovel hooks right onto that liver. Both fighters look confident in their corner. Obviously, both
Arm Wallace clears the cage. Second round of a potential 5 for the World Bantamweight title. Partisan crowd here, shouting for Gamzat. That will not mean anything to Brad Katona, who is mentally one of the strongest fighters in the game today. a cerebral assassin.
Katona attacking as he did the very first round with level changes.
Ooh, that's a
feints,
good leg kick.
Kicks and feinting shots. He's trying to land that shot behind the ear again. There comes the left knee. That clinch is doing a beautiful job of stopping takedowns while opening up knee opportunities.
Nice balance exhibited by Katona, but it was a big leg kick rattled in by Magomedov in the start of that round. Seems to be Katona who's got a little bit more of a command over the distance. Flying shot from Magomedov, popping right back up. Both fighters in the center of the Brave Arena.
Very, very smart for Superman there to not just stuff the takedown, but as soon as he could, start to attack with. He's reminding his opponent, if you try and take me down, there will be a price to pay. You will be punished.
As we said, if you look at the body of work, the guys that Brad Katona has been in with, Bryce Mitchell, Jay Cucciello, Merab Durashvili, Hamza Kouedji, Bahir Stepan, Borislav Nikolic, he fights the best of the best. And we haven't even touched on the kind of guys he's training with at SBG Ireland as well. Same can be said of Gamzat Magomedov, training with absolute killers at KHK Team Bahrain.
Brad Katona said, I don't know if this is the best fighter I've ever fought, but what I know is he's the best. I'm the best fighter he's ever fought.
Constant movement once again by Katona. Doesn't want to be a prone target for that shot from Magomedov.
Magomedov, Brave Nation, throws huge shots with his right hand. He throws a double leg, getting deep, deep, deep in on the hips. The way to counter that is constant circular movement, and that's what we're seeing here.
Both men just wearing against one another right now, against the cage. Bringing it out a little bit. Be interesting to see who breaks first here. Good head positioning from Brad Katona. Magomedov seems to be conserving a little bit of energy, but gets caught on the break with a beautiful lead hook from Katona. Katona needs to be wary of dipping that head and just swinging wild. Doesn't want Magomedov to time an uppercut on that.
That said, Phil, I'm going to go out on a limb and say right now, this is the best Brad Katona we've ever seen. I want to know the URL of his nutritionist.
Katona needs to move. Can't wait in those positions. That hook is working beautifully for Katona. Oh, rips to the body. Gamzat coming forward though. This guy's so evenly matched. Another big shot over the top from Brad Katona. Covering up well. It's definitely the best boxing we've seen in the career so far of Brad Katona.
Gamzat maybe wants to back off on that straight right a little bit, and now he's doing it. Set up, use that left, use a jab, maybe a hook to start setting up the right. Throwing it naked, I don't know if it's going to work for him.
Oh, body head work from Katona. Shot over the top from Gamzat, more so on the gloves. I'd like to see Gamzat start throwing combinations as opposed to just winding up and trying to throw that one-hitter quitter. He's trying to almost roll and throw like a baseball pitch type shot. Stiff jab from Katona.
Stiff jab the other way too. Once again, they both clipped each other simultaneously.
These fighters are so evenly matched. Can Katona defend the takedown? Gamzat trying to get in on it. Minute left in the round. Lots of time to work. Good balance being exhibited and defended beautifully by Katona.
Monster moment for the champ, Brad Katona.
Short elbow in the clinch. Now creating that little bit of distance. Pressure on the hips from Magomedov. Not letting him really dig in for those underhooks. This is exactly the type of fight that many within the MMA community thought it was going to be. So tactical. He slipped through in the knee but pops right back up. Not giving Gamzat any kind of time to jump on him. Oh, he sneaked through the guard there. A little bit of dirty boxing from, oh, tight clinch.
Little insight, Brave Nation, into Superman's mindset right now. He said, yeah, I'm the champ, but I'm here to take it away from him. I am not here to defend anything. In my mind, he's the champ, and I'm taking it from him.
Another fantastic round of action. Nose bloodied up a little bit, Gamzat there, and for the first time in a very long time, Gamzat Magomedov went back to his corner, his hands on his knees, and took a very deep breath.
Very telling that Gamzat has not been able to take his man down.
Seeing some of the action there from the round. There's that stiff jab. Both guys throwing jabs at the same time. Perfect timing on the leg kick from Brad Katona, but Gamzat Magomedov is always dangerous. Running to give instruction to his teammate.
Just man, woman, putting a little bit of grease on the face. You're not afraid to practice. Putting a little bit of grease on the skin means that you don't get cuts. Nobody wants to see a fight ended by cuts. Brave Nation, this would be the last round, the third and final. This is a title fight. This is a 5-round fight.
We know Katona has the cardio for. A 5-round fight.
Katona opening again the same way, feinting. Probably gonna throw a kick, some wide shots.
Oh, huge sprawl. Magomedov trying to get in on that low leg, but the reactionary speed from Katona is incredible. Magomedov needs to set those takedowns up. Needs to use the hands to bring that guard of Katona up, expose the body and shoot. It's so much easier for me to say. Gamzat putting it on now with the hands, gets caught with a counter hook. Both these guys have taken some shots, Carrick.
Katona sticking to a game plan that I believe is working for him.
Nice leg kick from Magomedov. Return from Katona. Like you say, anything you can do, I can do better.
I'm the toughest. That's the message each of these warriors has for the other.
Nice little bit of dirty boxing there from Katona.
Katona avoiding that big straight with a backhand and the takedowns by circling.
I've said it a couple of times, but the boxing from Katona is fantastic here. Just moving the head off the center line, slipping that jab from Magomedov. Whilst keeping the hands high, ripping to the body. He wobbled him a little bit there.
Magomedov may be slowing at this point.
Katona just trying to find those little pockets of space to throw his hands. Again, comes up with a beautiful hook. Gamzat Magomedov, his head must be made of concrete because these type of shots would knock out a rhino. That speaks to the supreme conditioning of the KHK, man. Katona is just able to sustain a pace from round 1 to 5. That is incredible. Takedown denied. Katona showing just why he is widely considered to be one of the best bantamweights in global mixed martial arts today.
Brave Nation, one of the most significant parts of this sport that's hard to see is distance management. Staying just far enough away so you can avoid a shot and then counter.
Big takedown. Big takedown from Gamzat Magomedov, who now has over 2 minutes with which to work.
Huge moment for the KHK MMA Bahrain representative. He's been looking for this for round after round, and he got it.
Butterflies from Katona here, pressured up against the cage. Trying to get his back against the cage and wall walk up.
It's now incumbent on Gamzat to cause damage from here.
You can see what he's trying to do.
He shelved one leg, that was denied.
The grip from Gamzat now has the back. Great job from Brad Katona to get back to feet. He's trying to strip the grip and has a figure 4 grip.
Gamzat trying to arrange a return fight in Bahrain Air, denied so far.
Heavy sprawl from Katona, who now finds himself pressuring Gamzat against the cage. Gamzat gets off the cage. This fight is fantastic, ladies and gentlemen.
looked like Superman wanted to take him down just because.
And not a lot of people do this to Gamzat. Not a lot of people get back up and then start throwing heavy hands at him.
By not a lot, I would say none.
This is where it becomes so intriguing. This is where the tactics, the game planning come into play. Gamzat Magomedov, for the first time in his career, may be looking at a fourth round. It's that pace that is sustained by Brad Katona, that engine that he has. Stealth and head movement as well. Brad Katona behaved himself. 30 seconds to go in the third round.
Little giraffe fight going on there. Each of them trying to get superior head position.
That takedown from Magomedov is bound to give him confidence. Now he knows that he can take Katona down. Nice work in the clinch. Dirty boxing from Katona. Knee from Magomedov. And for the first time in his professional career, Gamzat Magomedov is going to a fourth round. Derek, talk about the psychology of going into your fourth round if you've never done it before.
Yeah, you talk about the psychology of going into the fourth round if you've never done it before. But what I really want to talk about is the psychology of going into a fourth round against Brad Superman Katona, who frankly, conditioning-wise, looks like Superman. I'm looking in his corner, straight in that corner, and he looks fresh as a daisy. He's staring intently into his coach, the genius, John Kavanaugh's eyes. His face is marked up, taking the information in, breathing in. This is going to be a very interesting fourth round, Phil.
I am so excited. I have to remind myself that I'm calling the action and not just sit here slack-jawed at the mastery of mixed martial arts that we are seeing.
And Brave Nation, remember, this is just the first in a series. We've got today's show. We got Brave GF 64 African All-Stars on Saturday, October 22nd, and then we've got Brave GF 65 Rumble in the Kingdom on Friday, October 28th. This is just one of three.
Entering the deep water of the championship rounds. What can Gamzat Magomedov summon? We know Katona has been here before. He did that against Gamzat's teammate Hamza Koeji. Katona looking as fresh as he did at the beginning of round one. Gamzat trying to measure with that jab. Beautiful
nice
double
shot.
jab straight. Magomedov still very much in this fight.
Magomedov can turn anyone in the world lights out in a split second in this weight.
Oh, he wasn't far away with a head kick there. Landed more so on the pecs, which, judging by the physical composition of Brad Katona, could hurt your shin. Beautiful shot to the body.
Again, may see it a third time.
Katona needs to be careful with that head kick.
Gamzat's gonna bite down on the mouthpiece.
Oh, hook to finish from Katona again. Not drop there. Kind of shit in for the takedown. Heavy, heavy hips being exhibited here by Katona.
Brad's about to start striking again. He makes you pay for every takedown attempt.
That's the MMA intellect. For me, one of the most intelligent fighters outside and inside the cage. The choices he makes, absolutely fantastic to watch. Katona pressuring Gamzat against the cage right now.
If Katona can get a takedown here, it will blow my mind. I can't lie. It's what he's looking for.
Very much the same way. He's shut down by your stepping against the cage. It's exactly what Katona is doing now to Gamzat Magomedov.
I more expected a guy in a parachute to land in this cage than Superman to get a takedown here. But he's working for it.
Nice work from Gamzat to get himself off the cage. Covering up well is Brad Katona, but in doing so he's leaving little spaces. He's leaving little spaces for hooks. He's throwing a lot of straight shots. He needs to try and come in behind that shield of Katona. And right now pressure Katona trying to get in on a single leg, but Katona's so hard to take down. Gets so strong in these positions. Now pressuring Gamzat against the cage, and every time trying to land shots to the liver.
Precision punches is impossible to behold tonight. He's throwing the shots right on the liver. He's throwing them to the floating ribs. He's throwing them behind the ear. Sometimes he sees that jaw open, he'll go big right on the jaw.
A legend of MMA commentary. His precision is precise. Gamzat. Is this the first time we've seen Gamzat bloodied up in a fight?
This is certainly
double job finding the neck.
multitude more shots than he's ever taken in any single fight in his career. Those hips, look at those hips.
I'm going to put you on the spot now and say to this point, I don't want to put the commentator's curse on, but is this the best performance from Brad Katona we've seen?
This is absolutely 100% the best Brad Katona we've ever seen.
Gamzat's still very much dangerous, still trying to pop off with those shots. I'd like to see him throw a couple more hooks because when Brad's covering up, big shot from Katona, rocks the head of Gamzat right back.
Gamzat shifted.
Another heavy sprawl and defense from Katona. Everything Katona is doing in this fight is working for him.
Left hook up to that jaw.
30 seconds to go in the fourth round. Big deep breath. Katona feeling loose in there, throwing feints, still throwing just with the same amount of frequency and ferocity that he was in the very first round. Takedown in the final seconds.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go.
Final round, 5 of 5 for the Brave CF Bantamweight title. World title.
Runs out straight right, still looking beautiful. Now he's thrown it to the body. That's great. He's starting to set up that right with other things than itself.
Again, the timing on the kick every time from Katona.
And the beauty of those hips.
A little bit later came the takedown from Gamzat. Beautiful hip throw.
Takedown of the night.
It's right in the middle of the cage as well. This is exactly what Gamzat wants to fight. Can he rally late?
Gamzat trying to create a little bit of distance, presumably to land an elbow, possibly a punch. With his head held that close, there's very little leverage to land a significant blow from either party. Gamzat trying to frame, move his head back a little bit. There it is. Now he's going to look for that arm choke. It was denied.
Brad Katona doing a great job of just readjusting and bringing Gamzat back into the middle. Has the overhook on the right arm.
Just a quick reminder, Brave Nation, Superman is dangerous off his back.
Does have 3 wins by way of submission in his professional career. 2 guillotines and 1 rear naked choke. Rose guard at the minute. And if you're Katona, conceivably you may be up 4 rounds here. Do you hold on, concede that 1 round?
You dance with a gal that brung you. He has won this fight, in my opinion. He has won this fight so far by being aggressive, by trying to, in his mind, take that belt away from the challenger. You stay on that. It's what's got you here. You get back on it as soon as you can. Very smart. Gamzat Magomedov keeping his opponent off the fence, making it that much harder to stand up.
Did a great job to roll his wrists on the inside.
Halfway mark now.
Head coach of KHK, Eldar Eldarov, animated in the corner of Gamzat Magomedov, calling for a bit of urgency. Katona throwing elbows from the bottom.
Brave Nation, that elbow requires quite a bit of skill. It may look like you just lift your hand up and drop an elbow down, but it requires you to pop your hips up, create a little bit of distance, and then pull the opponent in, timing it perfectly.
Again, Gamzat trying to set up that head-on triangle, but Katona each time brings his head back into the center line. A little under 2 minutes to go for Gamzat Magomedov. Initially, I thought, oh, again with the head-on triangle, feet on the hips this time by Katona. I thought Katona was looking for the bump sweep, but let it go. 90 seconds left in our fifth and final round. Gamzat really needs to turn it up here.
Knocking his opponent out from here, highly unlikely. Phil, what he needs to do is pass that guard and go for a submission.
As we know, Brad Katona is himself a BJJ black belt under John Kavanagh, knows exactly what he's doing on the ground.
Gamzat might even want to pass that guard and give his opponent a little bit of room to try and stand, and then in that little scramble, take the back.
No elbows thrown so far by Magomedov. Nice high guard from Brad Katona, just compressing and immobilizing his opponent. Referee Arm Wallace calling for a little bit of action. Thought about opening the guard, underhooking the leg. Katona lets it go. Katona's doing a great job from the bottom of evading taking any damage.
Doing a brilliant job. It's quite possible, Phil, that he's been hit
Trying to hit the
less
bump
here.
sweep.
Elevating forward.
Shot down by Gamzat. Potential triangle set up from playing around with rubber guard.
Looking for a rubber guard. It's quite possible Superman has taken less damage here than he has standing.
10 seconds left in what has been an incredible battle. Our most intriguing bout of the night so far. A chess match. What a fight from both men.
When the devil goes, I'm gonna ride that train.
Brad Katona scaling the cage, believes.
That train. When the devil goes, I'm gonna ride that train.
Superman confidently stalking the cage.
Gonna lay my bullets down. Gonna send him back to his grave. When the devil goes,
John Kavanagh just grabbed that mouthpiece.
hell's coming down. I feel like I'm Ric Flair, winning my hair, living my life without a care.
Gamzat Magomedov has a look of disappointment on his face. Remains seated in the Brave Combat Federation cage.
Right after you kissed him, Brutus betrayed Caesar. That's
Muhammad the Hawk Shahid, belt over his shoulder,
I'm laughing, but it's real.
is in the Brave Combat Federation cage. The great Muhammad Kamber is standing next to him. The judges' scores now, Brave Nation, are being added up and checked twice. Carlos Kramer, the roaring lion, has those scores in his hand. He is now the only person who knows who won this bout. And in just seconds, Brave Nation, he's gonna let us know. Big man, take it away.
All right, Brave Nation, what an incredible co-main event we had tonight inside the Brave CF63 cage. After 5 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score the bout 49-46 for your winner, and still the undisputed Brave Combat Federation Bantamweight Champion of the World, Brad Superman Katona!
This bout is brought to you by Brave Gym. Training for mind, body, and spirit. Brave, it's more than a gym.
Ismail Naurdiev has climbed his way back to the top with 2 monumental wins in the last few months, and now has a new title shot. When he takes on Marcin Bandel, who is undefeated under the Brave CF banner and looking to become the first Polish fighter to win a Brave CF world title. Coming up next, the main event of the evening. Ismail, the Austrian Wonderboy, faces Marcin Bomba Bandel for the vacant and undisputed Brave CF Super Welterweight World title.
Before we begin, I have one question for you and one question only. To all those watching in the magnificent Kingdom of Bahrain and the millions watching around the world, Brave Nation, are you ready? Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 21 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 178 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 79 kilograms. Representing Zenith Fit Fabric and fighting out of Lodz, Poland. Presenting the first challenger, Marcin Bomba Bandel. Introducing your next warrior. Fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 22 wins and 5 losses. He stands 183 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 79.3 kilograms. Representing Killcliff FC and Top Team Salzburg, and fighting out of Austria, please welcome challenger number 2, Ismail, the Austrian Wonderboy. For referee instructions, it's the Bandit, Dickie Larkin.
Gentlemen, you've been over the instructions. Listen to my commands at all time. Obey my instructions. Any questions regarding the rules? Any questions? If you want to touch gloves, let's do this.
Chills, Kiri. Absolute chills. No one does it quite like Carlos Kramer. You see the tail of the tape. Marcin Bandel, the elder, by 8 years. A little bit of a height advantage facing Ismail Naurdiev. This is an unpredictable fight with 2 unpredictable fighters. Naurdiev supremely confident right from the get-go. Beautiful kickboxing. Marcin Bandel is only ever one takedown away from submission. Putting the pressure on Ismail right from the get-go.
Bomba is not just one takedown away from submission, he's one being taken down away from submission.
That's a great point, Kerry. Comfortable wherever. Off his back, on top. Naurdiev Looks like he's getting this one striking. Big shot over the top from Bomba. Oh, huge shot from Bandel. Puts Naurdiev on his backside. One hook in from Bandel. This is not where
the armbar here, Phil.
This is not where Naurdiev was
looking for it. He's going to try and reverse his opponent, put him on his back. He's got that bar.
He does have 5 wins via armbar in his professional career, trying to break the grip of Naurdiev.
Bellying down, getting stacked.
That elbow's still in there, but I think there's a slight bend in it, and the arm's free. Good switch to the omoplata. Again, attacks the arm. There's the tap!
He got it!
The 19th first round finish, or the 20th first round finish in the career of Marcin Bandel. The 19th by way of submission, ladies and gentlemen. The most dangerous submission specialist in the history of Brave CF. Marcin Bomba Bandel is your new super welterweight champion.
Brave Nation Mixed Martial Arts was born from Jiu-Jitsu, and Jiu-Jitsu won tonight. Everybody knows that Brazil is a high level of Jiu-Jitsu, as does the United States. Let me tell you, Brave Nation, the level of Jiu-Jitsu in Poland is extraordinary, as you saw. Tying his Jiu-Jitsu black belt around his waist is Marcin Bandel. What an extraordinary display. The belt is now tied neatly around his waist. He's standing above us as the fans retreat into a replay. Look for one arm, it was denied, took the other one. Now Bandel is getting a hug from his coach, who is actually a bear who shaves in clothing. Showing off national pride, as well he should.
Lights are bright, now throw the confetti.
The Hawk, Muhammad Shahid, offering his congratulations.
He said
it, nobody thought this fight was going to end after 5 rounds with a decision, and it did not. Exactly what happened, we're just about to find out.
All right, Brave Nation, another dramatic finish inside the Brave CF 63 cage. This main event championship bout comes to an end at 1 minute and 20 seconds of the very first round. Your winner by armbar, and new Brave Combat Federation Super Welterweight Champion of the World, Marcin Bomba Bandel!